Quick side note, I know there's a lot of stuff that came out of Comic-Con last weekend, but I just don't have the time to make a video all about it. So real quick, I'm just gonna say how I feel about some of the things. Like the Batman vs. Superman trailer, that was just all types of awesome, and I am more than ready to see that movie. I am super excited for that movie. The Suicide Squad footage that was shown, I have seen it, and I am more than excited for that movie. And I'm excited to see Jared Leto's take on the Joker. The Star Wars stuff that was shown was great, and I am more than excited. Y'all know me. I'm more than excited for The Force Awakens. I am ready for that movie in December. The Deadpool trailer was super awesome, and I am super excited for that movie. Now, everything else, like, I know I probably won't get to everything, but everything else, I'm probably more than excited for. Like, X-Men Apocalypse, I'm a big X-Men fan. You know I'm excited for that. So, yeah. So, with all that out of the way, let's talk about the Minions. Minions is a spin-off of the Despicable Me movies. It shows how the Minions came into existence, and ever since the dawn of time, they have been looking for a boss. Eventually, they meet Scarlet Overkill, and she has the Minions steal Queen Elizabeth's crown. Now, right off the bat, this is one of my most anticipated of the year, because I thoroughly enjoyed the Despicable Me movies, so when I heard that they were making a Minions movie, I was like, yeah, I could see that happening, because odds are, you ask someone, hey, what do you remember most about the Despicable Me movies? And it's either A, the music from Pharrell, or B, the Minions. So it would make sense that they would make a Minions movie. But I will admit, as we got closer to the movie, I was a little worried, because how can they really make a movie about the Minions? Because the Minions were the best thing about the Despicable Me movies. But I don't know if they can really stretch them for an entire movie. It's like the Hulk in the Marvel movies, because like, now while the Incredible Hulk, it was an okay movie and a fun movie, the Hulk doesn't really need his own movie, because the Hulk, he's better when he's with the Avengers and interacting with anyone else. And that's the thing about the Minions, they work better as side characters. In the Despicable Me movies, when things got real emotional, they would cut to the Minions, because they served as the comedy relief and for you to take a breather after all the emotional stuff that happened in the movie. And ultimately, that is what this movie was missing. And I'm sorry, but the Minions work best when they are side characters. Nonetheless, the Minions were still funny and entertaining within the film, and I loved hanging with them, but there were times where I wish they could speak clearly or speak full sentences. And I know that's what the Minions are, but I did get a little fatigued from hearing them try to talk and try to comprehend what they were saying. So they relied on all the slapstick, which did work at times. As far as the other characters go, Sandra Bullock did a good job voicing Scarlet Overkill. Granted, it wasn't memorable, but I thought she did a fantastic job going out of her comfort zone voicing a crazy eccentric character. And the same goes for John Hamm, who plays her boyfriend, and he was real funny in the movie. In the end, the Minions movie, it was fun. It was great hanging with the Minions, but ultimately it doesn't have the magic that the Despicable Me movies have, because the Minions work best as side characters. So I will say this movie isn't really for families, it's more so for kids, because like the Despicable Me movies, as well as other movies like Inside Out, the Toy Story movies, and most of the classic Disney films from the 90s, they were filmed for families. As opposed to the Minions movie, it's more so for kids, because the studio knows the kids love the Minions and they will sell like hotcakes. Granted, this movie wasn't a cash grab, I can tell you that right now. This wasn't like the Planes movies, which are spin-offs of the Cars movies, and were clearly made to sell. I'm gonna give the Minions movie a C+, for you will walk away from this movie satisfied. This movie knows what it is and tried not to be anything deep. And as long as the Minions in the movie were funny, that's all that really matters. So that's why I gave this movie this rating. What did you think of this movie? Have you seen it? Let me know in the comment section below. That's it for the day. If you like what you see, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my other channel. The links are in the description below. And be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Periscope, and Movie Pilot. Peace.